Welcome to Narrative Nebulosa, a channel where two creative idiots release their ideas into the world. In this video, we talk about aliens that steal people right under our noses. So sit back, relax, grab some popcorn, and enjoy the podcast. Alright, so I wrote some stuff down on my phone. I have like some ideas in here. So
Okay.
I already thought of like the character archetypes and how they're going to play out together, you know what I'm saying? I haven't thought of their looks yet, but I can tell you their personalities and stuff.
Okay.
So the first character in the duo, because it's going to be like two main characters in third
Yes.
and third side main character. You know, like the pet. Like you know,
Third
like
side main
you know the one character that's like not a pet but feels like a pet.
Can you give me an example of another show that you could represent?
Like Jerry from Rick and Morty.
Oh, like a doormat type of character?
No.
Okay.
Nah, it's hard to explain.
What do you mean?
Let me think. So, like,
What about
there's like a,
Anais from Maze Royal Gumball?
yes, more like that. All right. So with that in mind, we're just gonna go over the two main characters. Correct.
Okay. Yes.
All right. So the first character I have, here's his caricature. He's an overthinker.
Okay.
He has a more serious type of personality, right?
Mm-hmm.
He likes to think analytically. He's kind of smart. He's smarter than average, I should say.
Okay.
But because he's an overthinker, he gets lost in his thoughts, and that's one of his major flaws. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yes.
As in, like, when he overthinks, so he gets lost in his thoughts. You know what I'm saying? He thinks
Oh
about
shoot!
every.
I just realized
What?
I don't have my face cam on.
So I've been talking to a black screen this whole time. That's crazy.
Dang, my hair crazy, yo. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. Alright, let's pick up where we left off. Where did we leave off? Oh yeah.
We left off with the character trait, yeah.
I told you about the character. What is your reaction to the first character?
He's okay. I will not say my reaction until I hear both. I mean, you said you have three characters. Until I hear all three of the characters, then I'll say it.
Well, I only really got the two main.
Alright, then
I mean,
two.
I have the third character's general personality, but I don't have his full character flaws and all that. You know.
All right, tell me the second one then.
All right. So the second character. So the second character is an instinctual individual, correct?
Mm-hmm. So you said instinctual individual, so he reacts like by instinct.
Yes.
Okay.
He takes almost nothing seriously. He jokes around a lot in almost every situation, right? And he gets in a fuck ton of trouble because like he acts off of instinct. So whatever he thinks comes to mind, he just fucking acts on it.
Mm-hmm.
And his non-serious personality is his major character flaw because it gets him in so much trouble because he doesn't take anything seriously and treats everything like a joke.
Okay.
And so like the dynamic is one guy is telling to think about how to solve a situation, and the other guy just wants to say fuck it, I ball. You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of cool. That's cool. That can cause major conflict throughout some stuff. Like, yo, it's like, let's say a serious guy's at a party, and no, they're both at a party, and the joking guy is getting all the action. The serious guy isn't, because he needs to stop being so tense about everything and so forth. That's just an example.
Yeah.
Trying to get some alien puh.
But yeah, so that's the two characters. Now, what is your reaction to that information?
All right. I like the duo of it. And I feel like that the first main character, I don't really have anything thought about it, but I'm looking at more of the what's the word? The combination that they can bring out to the world. All right. So how is it going to be when it's only showing one of the main characters? What's going to happen? So forth. Now, what if they were in switch positions? For example, when I used to watch Adventure Time back in the day, there's this one episode where Finn and Jake, they were separated, and then they were going through like different trials. But the thing that Finn could do, only Jake could do, and he felt like that Jake could do better in the trials that he was going through, and then vice versa. Jake felt like that Finn could do this and this, that, blah blah blah. So what I'm saying is, so them being separated, right? Now I want your thoughts on this one. See, I want your serious thoughts on this one. Them being separated. Let's say like one's at, I don't know. First thing comes to mind, school or something. All right, let's say they're in school. One's in school, right? Serious person's in school. How does he do in school? You think he'll do good because he's serious about what he does and everything, or will he be bad because he's like, yo, what if I do? You said he's an overthinker, so what if does he do bad? So most of the time, because let's say,
oh no, he would do amazing on homework, but he would do pretty bad on test.
Any reason?
Because he overthinks. Well, he would do good. He would be a person that just passes because he gets every question right, but he thinks too long on them. You catch my drift?
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, and so the second character would just fucking do bad in general because he doesn't do any homework. He doesn't care. You know what I'm saying? He fucks around in class, but he'll be the class clown. That's for sure. Everyone will fuck around with him. You catch my drift?
Yeah. But no, I just thought about, oh crap, what we're going on. Oh my god. No, I'm just thinking of the fact that I forgot solar opposite exists, and it's just an alien family, and the two main characters just sound like the main characters we just made up.
Really?
Yes.
What are they?
Do you know, so have you seen Solar Opposites?
No.
I like the show a lot, and it's now kind of my attention that's like, yo, what the heck? It makes me get that overthinking feeling, but we're not going to be like that, so it's okay. But no, the two main characters, one of them's serious about escaping the planet and trying to build the ship. One of them's really serious about that and getting the work done, while the other one just likes going around, messing around, doing dumb stuff, exploring Earth. But it's not going to be like that, so all originality.
So I will tell you. All right, so you ready for what I got for the for the third character, I should say. The third we're going to call it beta main character.
Okay.
A beta main character, we're going to call it that. So the third beta main character is like a kid, but the kid is stupid.
It's like a kid, but the kid is stupid.
Yes, the kid is stupid and fucking doesn't understand the gravity of the situations he's in, so he gets into trouble too, and he can literally almost die, you know, just like, let's do it again, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that makes the second character and the kid bond real closely together, but of course the first character is like, oh my god, you know what I'm saying, like oh my god, and then the kid's human.
Is it an actual kid? Is it an actual kid?
Yes, it's an actual kid. It's like a human kid.
How does this human?
Let me show you. Because
Okay.
I have to get into the first episode now.
Okay.
Because now it's your stupid ass questions. Let me explain. So, the first episode pilot. So I want them
first
to
episode
be
pilot.
yes.
Okay.
So they are in, let's say, a building of some sort. I can't decide whether I want it to be a spaceship or if they're at the building at their home planet. Blah blah blah. They're getting a debriefing from a big boss guy. I don't know his name yet. They're
Like a
getting
mafia boss type of guy.
no. It's like, think of the military,
Oh, so like
like a general.
big boss guy.
Yeah,
okay,
like a general.
Yeah. All right, that's
So-
type of guy.
So they're getting into briefing. These two are rookies, right? And he's taking, like, let's say 12 of his 12 aliens and putting them into teams of 2 to go to Earth, capture a human, and bring it back for study, correct?
Okay, so what I'm hearing, so they're in the military, you said?
Yes.
Okay, so they're in the military, and 12 aliens, teams of 2, are going to Earth to capture a human, then bring it back for study purposes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, it's cool.
So, you know, of course, like, circumstances happen. They get paired together. They're both rookies. And, you know, they have their conversation, blah, blah, blah. They get sent to Earth. You know what I'm saying? I haven't really thought in the middle between that. But all I know is that they get sent to Earth after.
Okay.
So they go down to Earth. And, of course, they have to stay stealthy the whole time. Stay quiet. Which is a problem because, you know, the second character is a pain in the ass. And the first character starts to realize, like, God damn it. This motherfucker.
Okay, so should we make character 2 stubborn?
Not necessarily. I mean, character 2 is like I said, he's
I mean-
instinctual. He's instinctual. So like because he acts a lot off of instinct, there's no telling what he can do. He's like a wild card.
Okay. So my question. All right. So how about this? Ready? Here's the question. To make me have this thought or not. Can a person, no matter how much information they give, they'd be like, yo, listen, what you're doing right now is this and that. What's going to happen if you keep doing that is this and that. It's going to be bad, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Will he agree with the person talking to him, or will he not because he doesn't care?
That's a...
Because
I wanted that to be like his character journey. Like, he'll start double thinking his actions and start listening to other people and taking in their opinion.
So he's not stubborn. Okay. Because a person who's stubborn is just like, I don't care. I'll do what I want.
I mean, he's not necessarily stubborn.
So
but like
he's having character growth, character development.
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Yes, he has character development, and that's his character development. Like, he goes from not like being necessarily stubborn, but like from just doing without anyone else's input to actually listening to someone else's input. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, you got me off track now, you fucking bitch.
Okay, go.
Alright, so they landed in a kind of snowy area, so they're already at a massive disadvantage because it's cold as shit, correct?
Okay.
And so they, like, let's say they landed in a mountain, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so they're already at a disadvantage. They have to trek around for fucking God knows how long. Cold as shit with their fucking alien cocks out and shit.
Okay.
And they have to walk around. So they go down the mountain, blah, blah, blah. It takes them a while. And eventually they find a town.
Okay.
And in that snowy town, they start hunting for targets, right? Of course, character two kind of goes off in his own way, while character 1 is actually trying to figure out and scope around the town, figure out like, hey, maybe this will be the perfect area for a target. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like this, like let's say the second character is just like basically walking up to someone and asking. I just thought it funny. What if the second character is just fucking walking up to the people and trying to ask them nicely to come in? Like, hey, can you just come with us? Hey, can you just come with us?
So we're aliens and we're gonna abduct you. All right? Can you walk in that ship right there? Don't worry. That'd be funny, yeah.
Yeah. So maybe that's what the second character does. And then the first character is actually like trying to find a map of the town and trying to figure out like, where would be a secluded area that'd be perfect to lure someone, right? But all of a sudden, let's say character 2 calls character 1 on the intercom and says, "Hey, I found a kid who's willing to come with us," and it's the fucking stupid kid. He's like,
"Oh, okay, so that's how the kid became part of it. He's an idiot kid that was like, oh, cool, candy.
Oh, cool, aliens, yay!"
Okay, yeah.
And so, like, of course, the first guy is like, okay, well, let's go check him out. And the second character didn't mention that it was a kid. And so the first character comes in and is like, dude, they wanted us to find adults, not a fucking 7-year-old kid. You fucking idiot.
Okay.
But now the kid's like basically following them everywhere, so now they can't get him off his back, and the kid's gonna eventually give away their position. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, it's gonna cause conflict. So yeah, whatever you call it, conflict, and they're gonna get caught.
Basically.
Because they're gonna start fighting back. Like if aliens, I've seen a bunch of alien movies, and a lot of times, you know, these military people, they don't be joking around. They be like, yo, get these aliens out of here. If they fight us, we're gonna fight right back.
Exactly.
Now,
and because
obviously depending.
And obviously, and like character 2, since he was fucking stupid and just tried to kindly ask people, now people are going to report that there's aliens there, and now they have to start hiding more often.
Yeah, so now they have a heads up. Now, you know, a lot of people be like, yo, aliens, I saw a UFO, I saw it, it's alien. A lot of people don't believe that, but they have a heads up.
Exactly. And on top of the fact that since he asked so many people, the police are gonna have like so many different stories that all line up with each other, and then we're like, maybe they're right. Let's go check around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's funny.
And so, basically, they take the kid to let's say there's a cabin higher up on the mountain, and now like the overthinking alien is trying to think of a million different ways to like. But what are we gonna do with this kid? He won't leave us alone, blah blah blah. And then there's a scene, and then the second character It's like, why don't we just kill him? And he's like basically holding the kid out the window, about to drop him down the mountain.
With his feet, by his leg or his ankle, and the kid's like, woo!
And the kid's like, woo! So much air! Woo!
Alright, so yeah, okay, this is interesting. So the targeted audience. The targeted audience I'm thinking about is people like like our age. Now, do they curse? Is there blood? Is there killing people? Do people die?
I think I do want people to die. I'm not not necessarily sure if how gory it should be, or if they should curse. So I think like this show can work either if they curse or if they don't curse. It can work either way.
That's what I'm thinking too. So what do you like? Let's say like I said, if you had to make it on a platform or whatever the service channel called, I don't know, Adult Swim or Nickelodeon, if you had to choose one.
If I had to choose one, it would be either Adult Swim or Cartoon Network. Let's say primetime Cartoon Network with Adventure Time and regular show and all that.
Okay. I guess for me that's opinion based, because I do like Adventure Time, and I mean I do like regular show and all that type of stuff. They're all good, but I do prefer the stupid stuff of Ed and Eddie and Courage Cowardly Dog and Green Adventures of Billy and Mandy and so forth.
I mean,
have you ever seen Invader Zim?
I've heard a lot about it. I heard it's really good.
It is. It's really good. It's a stupid alien doing dumb stuff and so forth, and he has a dumb sidekick called Gur, his robot. And that show was funky. I saw the whole thing. It was really good. Now the reason why I'm bringing this comparison up is because back in the day, they didn't really care about what was on TV. And what I mean is, in one of the episodes of Invader Zim, some guy that walked inside, he was acting all crazy and everything, all drunk. And he talked to Zim or something, I forget. And then he walked out the bar, but he was at like 5 feet away from the door, and he stopped. And he just stood there for a few seconds. And then he looked over, and he snatched the kid and walked out the bar, and no one batted an eye. So that's what I mean by they didn't really care what they put on TV, because that guy just kidnapped a child. So what I mean is it going to be towards like old Cartoon Network where they actually had some weird stuff but no one actually cared, or is it going to be like Adult Swim completely to the point where like you're bad, or Robot Chicken or whatever, you know what I mean? Or it could be like Cartoon Network now where you have just toilet humor or something like.
No, we're not doing. I literally just said like prime. I literally just said prime time Cartoon Network.
Why not Teen Titans Go?
No. Ooh, a birdie! No. Ooh, a birdie! Ooh, a birdie!
Okay, but yeah, okay.
So you know what I'm saying? So like, the shows that I would say is gonna be similar to are like regular show, Gumball maybe, Rick and Morty, and yeah, The Adventures of Billy and Mandy. It would be similar to those type of shows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. So, now I'm looking at the outcome of the show. All right. You ever saw Smiling Friends?
I haven't seen it. No.
You heard of it though?
Yeah.
All right. Now that show looks like it wouldn't be that show. Okay, it would. That show looks like it would be on Adult Swim. Yeah, so that show looks like it would be on Adult Swim. But if you actually excluded all the weird stuff it has, it would be like old Cartoon Network, not Prime. You know what I mean? So that show is funky. It's weird, it's crazy, and it's funny and everything. But exclude all the weird stuff and bad stuff, it would be on old Cartoon Network. You wouldn't see a new Cartoon Network because, you know, it's not necessarily one of those good plot shows. It's one of those weird, goofy shows. So that's what I'm now looking at. To get more in depth of what it could be, is it going to be focusing more on plot and everything of like one plot and move on? Or is it going to be stupid stuff here and there, or they're going to get off track and so forth? You know what I mean? Because in the old Cartoon Network, yes, there was a plot. There's always a plot. in the episodes, but it was so trippy to the point where you actually forgot what the plot was. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay. So, you know how a regular show, there's a plot, it's beginning to end, you know what the plot is, you can see what's going to happen and so forth?
Yes, I know how a regular episode goes.
Yes. That is just like straightforward. Old cartoons are not really straightforward, but yeah, you understand. But yeah, so what do you think?
So what I'm saying is like, well, I thought you were talking about is like,
it's
like
what
a
the show could be
continuous
about,
plot, like a continuous plot, like throughout the whole show, like one continuous plot. But what I was thinking is like, you know how regular show, Adventure Time, Rick and Morty do it. Like there's mainly just one plot for that episode, and the stuff that happens in that episode connects to the other episodes. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so here we go. Here's a better question: Is it random episodes? Or is it a continuous based story like an anime, like Naruto or something like that?
We're talking like random shit that is continued forward.
All right, so it could be like regular show, because regular show didn't really have a plot, or I should say a story, until like season 5.
Yeah.
That was in the middle of it, until they actually started to be focused on like Mordecai and Rigby's life, the development of Rigby and everything, and continuous characters of CJ and Margaret and everything for Mordecai and his love life. Those are stories. Those are the era. So before then, they actually just had random episodes. But yeah, okay, I understand. So it's like the random episodes, but just continued plot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So anyway, let us continue what I was talking about for the first episode.
Yeah.
Dick cheese.
Don't try. Ew!
Anyway,
so
he's holding. So the instinctual guy.
Okay.
Is holding the fucking kid out the window. Like, why don't we just kill him? You know what I'm saying? You know, the kid's like, wee, yay, yay, woo! Right?
Okay.
And the overthinker is like, we really should not be doing that, because if you kill that kid, they'll definitely know something's up. You know what I'm saying? And then of course they would take like fucking forensics and shit, and they'll be like, oh, this isn't normal DNA. You know, he's thinking way in the future. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they'll find our species if you do that. Bullshit. No, I can imagine him coming up with this fucking 5-layered explanation on how they could fucking trace everything back to their home planet and get them killed.
And it'd be funny if you like, I think it would be cool if the two characters' personalities switched for a millisecond to keep the flow going, quickly. Like, not quickly, but like in a funny way. Like, imagine if the goofy character was like,
no, that's literally the next scene. Listen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because hear me out.
Okay.
So
I'm listening.
So the second character finally like looks at him and like basically puts his hand on his chest and starts giving this motivational speech based off of what he said. Like, oh, what a great grand man! How could you, like, you're so beautiful. You really made me think a lot about our society and the morality of alien and human relationship. Blah blah blah, some random bullshit like that.
Yeah.
But little does he know, the hand that he put on his chest is the one that had the kid in it.
Yo, and it was like, and the kid's not saying anything. You can see him hanging. Yo, how tall are these characters?
Nah, these characters are like average human height, so like 5'8", 5'10". You know what I'm saying? Not massive.
Are they do they have the human age type thing? Like, are they like, let's say they're like 24 or something like that, and they, they're just regular humanoid type things, or aliens where they live to like, they're like 1,000 years old and their bone structure
I do want them to live a bit longer. Like, let's say like they, instead of living to 100, like the oldest alien to ever live was like fucking 250. I want them to live a bit longer, but not like extremely long, like fucking Super Saiyan shit. Goku shit.
Do they have humanoid bodies?
No.
Do they have tails, or claws or
They have antennas, right?
Okay.
They have antennas and they look ugly as shit. I haven't thought of their whole fucking character design yet.
Okay.
And anyway, I want to finish this. So basically, he drops the kid,
Yeah.
right? He doesn't notice, and the overthinker didn't notice either. He was like, "Oh wow, that was actually a decent speech," and then he realized like, "Where's the kid?" And so now they're both like, "Ah shit." But in reality, since the snow is so deep, like the kid just fell headfirst into the ground and he's okay. And so like they come down, they find him, they take him out. And he's like, "Yay, let's do it again!"
So wait,
Some bullshit.
do you just see his feet? You
Yeah.
just see his feet and legs in the snow.
Yeah. Now the second character makes a stupid ass joke about it, and basically the first character's just pissed. He's like, he's basically pissed. Like, this motherfucker could have ruined everything. This time I better ruin his mom. But basically, since they can't get rid of the kid, the second character eventually like bonds with the kid and tries to convince the first character to take the kid back with him. You know what I'm saying? Just say fuck the mission, just come in and say like we couldn't get anyone, and just take the kid back with him.
Okay.
And so now like the end of like the climax of that, the ending climax of that episode is like, oh, now we gotta somehow get this kid back to our home planet without getting detected at all.
And they cannot be seen like, oh shoot, yo, they have a human, let's go, we can do this and do that, but they actually don't want that, they just want to keep it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. So my question is this, you ready? Let's say I don't know where okay, let's say I made a poster of it, right? Are those the three main characters, or is there gonna be more?
Those would be the three main characters for now.
For now, okay. The reason why I say because let's take we say like South Park for example. Like, okay, in South Park the four main characters obviously Stan, Kenny, Eric, and Kyle. Those are like the four main characters. There's a lot of other characters that made a big giant impact and everything, but those are the four main characters regardless of the impact or how important they are. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So have you decided that those are not going to be the main characters?
Those
or
will be
are,
the main,
but...
those are like the main characters is what I'm trying to say. I haven't decided if
Okay.
there's going to be another addition, like another side main character, but the first character and the second character are going to be the main characters, and the kid's going to be the one side main character. I haven't decided if there's going to be any more than that. So if you're making a poster, you can make one with all three of those characters. You can also just make one with two. With the first two.
I was gonna talk about the slogan of it, the Bozoi thing, that you're an idiot type of thing.
Yes. Yes, I was thinking I was gonna incorporate that into the first episode. I remember I said I was going to, but I don't remember how I did it. I forgot.
Forgore? Okay. But no.
Oh no,
Okay,
I remember
what
now.
happened?
So basically, second episode. That's what I was thinking about putting it in. That's what I was thinking about it.
Second episode?
Yeah.
So you only have one episode so far, but you have the thing we were just talking about in the second episode.
Yes.
Okay.
So in the first episode, the second character, let's say, overhears some guy saying bozo. He's like, "Whoa, what's this new human word? It's so catchy. Whoa." You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I like that.
And then like in the second episode, you know, he actually uses the thinking part of his brain for once and says, and it's fucking like he's playing games with the other guy, with the first character, and the kid.
Yes.
And like they're whooping his ass, and so he's just like, "Bozoid," some cringe shit, and like the first character, like, of course, initially, and for the next couple episodes, just takes it and cringes.
Okay, yeah.
Hard cringes.
Okay. So he said it out of instinct where he called him that instead of a bozo though. He called him a bozoid instead.
No.
Like
he actually used
Alright,
the one brain molecule working in his brain, and coming up with that. You know what I'm saying?
He used all of his maximum power to come with that, and he's now gonna start saying that.
Yeah. He thinks this is like magnum opus, the greatest thing he ever done.
No. There should be a scene where he's like, he has a visor on. I think a visor. So it's like, you know, the cap thing, but no hat. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Visor. Yeah, so he has a visor on, right? A toothpick in his hand, a monocle, all right? Is just flowing through transitions. He's writing stuff. Has numbers all over the board, a huge board and whiteboard, all this type of stuff, and he's just looking, thinking, like, And then he gets the idea, like, oh, snap! And the next scene, he finally unleashes his maximum thought that he used all his knowledge on and called him that.
No. I have a better idea. So what about like, cause I don't want that to be before, cause that wouldn't make, cause it would just make no sense. I feel like.
Right.
I feel like
I'm saying is just add that. I don't know if that'd be funny.
Yeah. So like, he says it at first. The first guy cringes and says like, "How the fuck did you come up with that?" And like this guy says,
okay.
And then it goes back to the montage, like writing down in books, monocle,
he's going everything.
And he's just doing like some motivational narration.
That's funny.
And then of course the first character says like, "That's the stupidest shit I ever heard in my fucking life." But now
it's just so dramatic, have music in the background, like, and then in the end it all came down together and I finally did it. It was the craziest thing ever. And then it switched back to the first character. He's like, it's the dumbest thing ever. It walks away or something. I don't know. Just the anticlimactic as ever.
But now the kid, since he's basically the second character's best friend, he or she, I haven't decided which gender is gonna be, or it, or 2022, whatever. Anyway, the kid doesn't know fucking. Since he's the second character's best friend, he's like, "Yo, I'm gonna use it too, yay!" And so basically now they both just fucking piss him off at all times.
Kids just copying everything they see, and monkey see, monkey do. It's like, you bozo, ah. They're just pissing off him. Okay, that's funny.
And basically for the first couple, basically the whole first season, that's his whole dynamic. And I'm thinking like, as they build a better relationship and as their characters develop, like eventually he'll start using it because like it'll become their phrase as a group. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I can actually see some. I just thought of something just randomly. Like I can actually see, like, let's say they're messing around. Let's say they're throwing water balloons at innocent civilians or something like that, and they'd be like, "Ha, bozoid!" And the guy know him, and some old guy is like, "You stinking aliens, I'm gonna get you." And then he just walk away.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah. Like maybe that'll be like another episode where like the second character tries to take the main character away from thinking so much.
Yeah, just
and make him like
with the flow.
just go with the flow and have some fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe that'll be like another episode.
So my question is there a big major plot? Is there a big, like, what I mean is like, do they have a goal? Like, let's say they want to, I don't know,
so
become rich or something.
So they are just like, and I want them in the beginning to just be cogs in the system, and then because of the relationship they form with the kid starts growing on them, and they said like, hey, maybe humans aren't that bad. I think we should stop experimenting and we should stop like the alien military's plan to like do whatever the fuck they want to do to Earth, because I haven't decided exactly what they want to do to Earth, but
okay,
not good.
All right, so now I'm gonna take the big major jobs of this stuff, and what I mean is so you want to be the person to write the script and character traits and so forth, or you want me to write a script of an episode, or you know what I mean? Do you always want to do it? What's the plan here so I can be more organized in my notes or in general?
I could give you a good plot summary. I could probably give you a good script writing if I really, sat down and did it. It really just depends how much. I would just have to make a lot of time. I don't know how much time I have to give.
I know what you mean.
I could probably have time. I do have a lot. Yeah, I could probably replace some stuff. But yeah, I could be able to write the script. And after that, I don't know what else. I'll be able to write the script. Maybe you can like design the character. Yeah, because I still haven't thought about like how they look.
All right, you want me to design the character?
Yeah, because I still haven't thought about how they look. I just know what their character types are. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I'll design the character. I'll probably have let's say like 3 different types. I'll be like, all right, so the first character looks like this, but also not second outfit, but or his other design. If you don't like his first one, his second one looks like this, or third one looks like this, and so forth. Now I do have a question though, which maybe isn't important, but is his gender important?
Not necessarily.
Do you think it will be important for the show though? No? Okay, that's what I thought.
Fucking make it a fucking helicopter.
That's not what I'm gonna do. Alright, so you have the character. Okay, so I said you have, you write the plot, the character traits, setting, and so forth. I illustrated what they look like, what gender they are, and so forth. Just to have a more idea of what you could have in your head. So if you're listening, obviously if you're listening to a podcast and someone describes, yo, there's this guy, 6 foot black guy with waves, and you know, you can probably have that image in your head of a 6 foot black guy with waves in your head. But if you just say, you know, there's this guy I met online, the guy can look like anything. Now, the anything could be of what you think a guy online could look like. Like, let's say the stereotypes, like, oh, Discord mod, fat and sweaty, and you know what I mean? So then it ties down to how you feel about what they just said, and how society looks at you, or what you look at about society. If you say, yo, so I met this guy, this business guy, then what I think of when I hear the word business guy, I think of some white guy with slicked back hair, or some with glasses, or Men in Black type stuff. Anything else?
Not that I can think of.
Did you think of? Oh, not think of. Let me see. You got the first episode. You got the character. You got the plot. We do not have a major plot. All right. Wait. Hold up. Notes. Things to think about.
Your mom. I don't want to write the script yet, cause like we're not getting funded for this shit. So I want to like mainly just get like what the genuine plot for all these episodes are gonna be. You catch my drift?
No, yeah, I know. I wasn't thinking about the plot either. I mean, not plot, the script either. Like that's a lot of work. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How long is it gonna be? Is it gonna be 11? Is it gonna be 11 minutes? Like a regular episode of something? Is it going to be 22 minutes where it's still a show, it's just one of those longer related shows? Is it going to be 11 minutes each where, for example, you have 21-minute episode? 21-minute episode, but it's cut in half to where it's 2 episodes.
I know what you mean. Relax. You don't have to get into fucking...
Gotta specify, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm blind. But yeah.
I was thinking of it being like a 22-minute episode, but it could be good as like an duo episode combo, to be honest. I can definitely see like these episodes going a bit faster.
You know what? How about this? 1 episode. Alright, I'm sorry. Okay. How can I say it? How can we differentiate a, when I say episode, I don't mean an 11-minute episode. I'm talking about an episode that has 2 episodes in it. What can we say about that?
Just call it a duo episode.
Call it a duo episode? Okay. So, maybe how about a duo episode? Each duo episode, 1 episode focuses on character 1, the next episode focuses on character 2 or something. What I mean is not focus on, but more of the plot is on that. Like, for example...
like orientated around?
Yes. Like, let's say...
So, like, basically, let's say, like, character 1 gets in some trouble, and they have to figure out how to solve his problem. And character 2 gets in trouble next episode and has to figure out how to solve his problem.
Yes, just for example, yes. Be like, because let's say, for example, let's say we have an audience, right, and they're like, yo, I love character 1, he's so funny. And then people are gonna be now more interested in episode 1, for example, rather than the second duo episode.
Wait, maybe the first episode with character 1 is the one that advances the major plot, because he's like a more serious character, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the second episode also advances the plot, but in more of a funny way. So like, let's say the first character's dynamic, his problems are like, they try to solve them in a logical fashion to, you know, make everyone happy, blah blah blah, and then the second episode, you don't know what the fuck is about to happen that episode.
Yes.
But it's still advancing the plot. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, let's say the first episode is plot focused, the second episode is comedy focused. Let's say that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's good. That's cool. Let's say, for example, I can start on season 2. It's still a duo episode type thing, but the comedy first one or serious first one, whatever, that can start in season 2 or something. What if?
Yeah. Because I want the first season to more like introduce the characters. Catch my drift?
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking too. Like, when people watch this show, where are they going? What is this? They're like, yo, what is this? What do we want them to get out of this show?
I want them to get, like, I want the first couple seasons, I want the the feeling they get is like, they get a good comedy show to sit down and watch it. Like, think of like coming home and watching fucking Adventure Time, a regular show. Like, you were like, yay, Adventure Time! Oh my god, oh my god! You know what I'm saying? Like, yay! Oh my god!
Yeah, you're cutting out, but yeah.
I know, I have noise gate on. I'm about to turn it off for the full effect of the joke, so you can feel it. You know what I'm saying? So basically, they come in and they're like, yay! Oh my god! Adventure Time's on the regular show! Oh my god! You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I mean, hey, I was never one of those kids, because I didn't have cable, but I know how it is, though.
Because, like, it'll make them laugh. They'll be, like, hyped for it because it makes them laugh and it gives them good entertainment. And then, like, after the first couple seasons, the later seasons are somewhat like regular show, where now they're finally understanding what they want to do and, you know, what their final goal is. And so now they're going to work their ways to achieve it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. While also going on their character development journey. Finally starting to get near the end of their character development journeys, I should say. Yeah.
Alright, so, you have anything else to say?
Not really. Okay, bye everyone! Bye-bye!